Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the HI Soapbox. I am your host, and today we are talking with the illustrious YGO Devil himself, Satan, or you can say your government name if you so choose. He is a creator on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, the rest. Mostly on TikTok. I know him for his stellar debates where he gets a bunch of all the normies and casuals very mad in conversation, and people hate his ass because he's a meta level player, which is whatever, who gives a shit.
Meta for life.
so feel free to introduce yourself and cover any holes that I missed. Government name or not, take your pick.
I don't give up the government online or to people in general, but like if you are uncomfortable like with the tag devil, I get it. So you can always just call me by my nickname.
I'm an atheist. I don't give a shit.
Oh no, I've been saying like just most people I come in contact with are offended by it. But like Chino, if you're not cool with saying devil, Chino.
What a bunch of whiny little bitches, man.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
They're fucking victim complexes, man. There's just they have all the power in this country, and they're just such sensitive little fucking snowflakes, man. Jesus.
I mean, like, just look at the tattoo, man. Like, straight up Satanist.
and you know what the funny thing is? Most fucking evangelicals don't fucking know about that. They see an upside down cross and think that's the thing.
Yep. The Leviathan cross is my favorite tattoo.
Cool.
I'm gonna get some more.
Dude, every time I play Binding of Isaac and I see that pickup, I get stoked because I know it's about to be a good run.
You just said my favorite indie game. But yeah, let's get talking about this Yu-Gi-Oh stuff.
All right. So just quick current events, just so we can get that out of the way, so people can get on to the shenanigans later on. Mary just got banned in Master Duel a couple days ago.
Yeah, Merle got banned.
How you feeling about that?
I'm still grieving that. Everyone is saying Tournament is
you came out with a deck list within 24 hours, like without her, like you kept the deck moving.
It works, but it doesn't run, if that makes sense, you know.
It doesn't run away from itself after a couple mills like it used to. I get that.
Yeah, so beforehand, my inboard, like before the Merle ban, on average, my inboards would look like Cash Tier, Shangri, maybe Unicorn, maybe Fenrir, Kid Catlos, and Barone, and a Sprite Elf. That was my usual inboards. Now because Merle's gone. Yeah, now that Merle is gone, my inboards usually look like Shangri, Diablos if I'm lucky, and maybe like a set Emperor Marceliac. The weakest inboards ever. And everyone keeps on saying like Tier is overpowered. Like anyone who's saying Tier is overpowered in Master Duel is not a good player, because Tier is like
no, because
Tier went from being Tier 0 to casual.
Because what's a more powerful deck that's barely gotten hit? Sprite Nimble Life Twin is another one. Like Sprite Life Twin with 2 Nimble Anglers and 3 Nimble Beavers and a Sprund in the extra deck. Broken. Even with all the hits to blue,
Sprite Twins.
They're fun. I think that the Sprite Life Twin deck got a great buff when it came to adding the Nimble package to it with Sprund. It like I was beating Tier easy with it, no problem. It's insane. Because like it's the type of deck where you can run 3 of multiple hand traps and not have your plays hindered whatsoever. Like I think it's like one out of every 50 games maybe I bricked with like only hand traps and shit. But even then, like I have multiple I have like 4 separate hand traps and a triple tactics talent in my hand and my opener. I'm Gucci.
Yeah, and then like another thing is like I'm one of those like because like I have been on Master Duel a lot more than real life, because like I don't have my cards no more. But once I get my stuff, I'm gonna go back to real life.
And also people smell.
Yeah, but like the one thing that people don't use, which I'm kind of like shocked about is like how people like don't look at like what's the tier list. They don't look at the leaks. Like those are helpful tools to get better at Master Duel. Because ever since the game came out, I've played every single meta deck that has released on Master Duel. So
even
that's kind of where
I pity you for having to play Eldritch, because that's like, I played Eldritch, and personally, while it's a cool deck, I find its playstyle very unfun and underwhelming.
I didn't play Eldritch ranked. I played Eldritch True Draco. That was like, because like when I look at meta decks, like I look at like, you're like, what's tier 1 and tier 2. At the time when Eldritch did have its reign, I want to say it was tier 3 or tier 2. But there was like another deck side by side with it, which was also a tier 2. I want to say it was Tri-Brigade at the time, and that's the deck I picked over Eldritch. And I've had more fun with that.
Bird Up. I like playing Bird Up too.
Bird Up was fucking stupid. I fucking love that shit. Bird Up was
the war crimes I would commit with Bird Up was insane. Because like you could get 4 Lyralisks out onto the field with the greatest of ease, before you even hit the Tri-Brigade cards.
Yeah, on God, dude.
It's just like I get Lyralis. Oh, I open Lyralisk Call and two birds with 2 different names. Oh, you're done. You're done. It's over for you, fam. I'm sorry.
This is gonna sound like a hot take, but the times I was playing True Draco. No, like I'm talking about for everyone else, because like your comments are about to go crazy after I say this shit.
All right.
But after playing like Eldritch True Draco, I will say I had more fun playing Eldritch than I did Sword Soul. Sword Soul is fucking
I don't disagree.
boring.
So my moderator, Desert Dust, Chara, he loves Sword Soul, and he's gonna come be after your ass in these comments. But yeah. I gotta be honest. I don't disagree with you.
It's fucking boring.
I find Sword Soul for me, like Eldritch. Like here's my thing: as someone who like looking at it from someone playing against it, Sword Soul's more interesting to play against because it's not just like. There's a lot of negate fuck yous, but it's also like it's not just set 5 pass. Which set 5 pass is like never enjoyable to play against.
No, it never is. It never is.
But if I'm playing Eldritch, like there's variance with it in the deck, right? Like there's like there is. You're gonna do the same fucking thing over and over again, no matter what happens with Sword Soul. With Eldritch, like you're gonna get some traps that aren't gonna get you to your Eldritch necessarily, so you're gonna have to like flip an IO and pray. And so like you're not like you. I think decks where you don't know what you're going to be doing every time you draw 5 cards at the beginning of your first turn. I think those are kinds of decks are inherently more interesting. And bear in mind, fuck Eldritch. I'm not defending Eldritch here.
Fuck Eldritch. I'm not defending it either, but I find it more fun than playing Sword Soul. Like, I'll say like this: like I would rather play. I'd rather play against Sword Souls, but if I had to pick to play Sword Souls or Eldritch, I'm picking Eldritch.
Yeah, because like let's be real, like. Eldritch is like just it doesn't feel good to play against compared to other trap decks, right? Like, it feels like shit to play against Labyrinth, but like at least Labyrinth is like like sans Eradicator, Epidemic Eradicator virus, sans that. It's doing some pretty. It's like the gameplay style of that trap deck is more interesting, and certainly with Trap Tricks. Trap Tricks is like one of the handful, is like the only trap deck that like whose gameplay style is like interesting enough to both play and play against. That like the scourge of like trap decks boring doesn't affect it. I would feel. The only thing that bothers me about Trap Tricks is like it's such a cool deck and it's such a good beginner deck. Like an entry level deck for people.
Yeah.
It's just, how can I go to anybody, especially my girlfriend who I want to play, and say, here's a really good introductory deck, and she's like, why is it all sexualized children? It's like have you ever been to a locals and then someone has an unironically with their whole fucking chest puts down a Trap Trick Sarah or Miriam Mello fucking like mat, and you're looking at them like, dog, for real? And they're just, they have no idea what they did wrong, and I'm like, it's like, what was it? FBI, open up, like that type of shit. Like
you said, like when it comes to those sexualized playmats, I'm like this.
Like, I'm a Shadal fan. I'm a Shadal fan. I can't ever bring any type of Shadal mat to fucking locals, or they're gonna think I'm a monster. Because of the shit they got the construct.
My thing with playmats is like, if you want to own one of those playmats, go for it. Just don't bring it outside. Like, keep that shit home with you and your homeboys. Don't bring it outside.
Don't even show your homeboys. Just keep it in a glass case, because you know that shit's important to these motherfuckers, and put it in the bottom of your closet. So when you die after choking on a Taki while playing Master Duel at 2:00 in the morning, and they find your corpse, there's a good chance that they'll sell the apartment before they find it, and that's attributed to you.
Yeah, because like the craziest fucking thing I've seen out of locals, I shit you not. You know how people have like field centers and shit?
Mm.
Dude had a full-on nude Dark Magician Girl field center, like full, like everything exposed, nothing censored in the slightest. And I'm just looking like, did you really just put that on the table? As you
look 10 feet to the left and you see the 12-year-old and his mom who came to locals for funsies, and then you see the shit right there.
No, I'll say luckily that day there was no children present. But to still even do that, it's like, bro, I came to play cards. I ain't come here to get horny, dude. Like, please put it away.
I remember when I went to my first ever locals, and this was my first ever locals, and honestly, I don't think unless I find a better one, I'm not going back. Like, It was a locals, and like there were some 12-year-olds there, like they came to like have some fun and shit, right? And like some kids came, and like the fucking like 6'5", 350-pound shop owner had to come out from around the counter and yell, "Hey, watch your mouths! We got kids here."
Mm-hmm.
If I hear y'all cuss again, if I hear somebody cuss loud, say some heinous shit again, I'm kicking you out the fucking store. It's like that type. It's like, and I will say I appreciate that energy, but I can't imagine. Like, I feel like if somebody like put that down put that down with their whole chest, we'd have to fight.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it's
I'm like this. Like, I'm a grown adult. I like pussy. I like seeing naked women. But I'm not. But not right now. Like this is not the time or the place. Like, did your mom not teach you when it was appropriate to whip your dick out or not? Or were you one of those kids that would just be like Winnie Poohing it up through the family function?
Exactly, dude. Like, some people are just very, very unhinged when it comes to like being in public. Like, they're just super unhinged with that shit.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm unhinged in public. I treat everybody like an NPC. If I know I'm never gonna see your face again, I will take solace in knowing that I will be the story you tell to your friends in VC tonight. You want to hear some wild shit I saw at work today? That I'm fine being that, but there's limits. Exactly,
dude. I don't know, like locals is like fucking weird. Like, I remember like did you see the video I posted like 2 days ago about like the creepy dude, like POV you're a girl? You see that video? That video was inspired by true events, because like, I remembered like my one friend who was a girl back in Atlanta, she went through that like next to me, and like, I had to like stop dueling and be like, bro, like chill out with that.
Chill the fuck out.
So like, I had to call my one friend on TikTok and be like, hey, look, I can't do a girl voice. Can you do it for me? She has no idea how Yu-Gi-Oh works. So I feed her the script on what to say. It's like the funniest conversation ever, because she's all like, how do I say this card's name? I was like, it's Moye and Long Long. We went through so many takes because I was like, "You're not an anime character. Just say it normally."
Yeah,
it was hilarious.
Because it's like I'm in the part of the online Yu-Gi-Oh community where all the gays and the bis and the trans and all those fuckers are at, and the content's great because the gay community makes great fucking content and regardless of where they are, but they all moved over to Blue Sky. Dog, I swear to God, if I get a fucking invite code, I'm sending it to you. It's fucking great over there.
What's Blue Sky?
Blue Sky is basically like Jack Dorsey's new Twitter alternative that basically is what Twitter was back in 2014-15 before it all went to shit.
Okay. And so it's Twitter before the Elon Musk grab.
It's Twitter before all of the right wingers kind of came in lieu. It's very much like, and here's the thing, because it's invite only. Mm-hmm. And only people on it can invite other people, and so there's very few far right extremists on it. Therefore, there's not people posting anti-Semitic, racist shit. It's great, and because also those people don't make good content. They're not funny.
No, they're not.
So it's if I don't use Facebook anymore for a reason. I'm not about to hurt family members' feelings by unfriending them, but I'm just not going to use the fucking platform, It's like shit.
My Facebook is only made just to piss people off at this point. My Facebook is literally it's just posting memes and posting hentai. That's all it is. That's all it is. I just use it just to piss people off.
Yeah. Yo, I saw a really fucking a wonderful. It's yes, it's an isekai, but it's not what you think. It's very much it's 12 chapters done in 2 volumes. I'll send you the link. You can read it all for free. It's wonderful. It's a great fucking manga. It's basically the premises is 30-year-old woman gets isekai, right? And instead of going on a big journey because she's a 32, 33-year-old woman, I'm not fucking doing that shit. She opens a book cafe instead and uses the vast magic powers she got from God to just make cute little sandwiches and shit and make a cozy environment. And there's a cute little romance story introduced too. It's wonderful. It's done in 12 chapters.
That sounds something I'll get into.
No, for real. And there's a second arc that they tried to do, but the run got canceled, but they completed the first arc on such a good note that you don't even really need to entertain the idea of reading further, which is great. I'll send it to you after we're done. But back to the level, I had a not safe for work channel on my Discord for a while. I had to get rid of it. It was bad. Bad.
I can imagine.
It's because it's I feel I think, but it's I didn't get rid of it because of anything that I or anybody else was posting was bad. I saw something that happened in an associate's Discord of mine that just made me be I'm gonna nip this in the bud before that happens. Yeah. So I was in this is a bisexual Latino girl. I met her. She worked at the Walgreens across from my crib. She's cool people. She plays Dead by Daylight. She's awesome. I love her. She's great. She dresses up as Jill Valentine or some shit from Resident Evil and does Resident Evil streams. She's cool. And her fucking not safe for work channel. I got a ping in it because I have on my Discord going because I'm neurotic. At about 8:30 in the morning on a Sunday.
Yeah, on a Sunday of all things. Okay.
On a Sunday morning, I just turn over, I wake up, I look through my notifications, I click the first one to get into the and without my consent, the first thing I see is just somebody's prolapsed asshole. And that was the moment I'm you know what? I got enough horny people and gay people and trans girls in my fucking Discord that I'm just gonna say no. We're not even gonna entertain that prospect.
That's fucking hilarious.
Yeah. Which brings us to card art. Why do you think? So why do you think that? Well, so what do you think about the Christian puritanical assholes in this country causing 4Kids TV to take away all the boobs and shit from Yu-Gi-Oh that were supposed to be in it?
I don't like it, man. Like, I fucking need it, dude. Like, I fucking need it.
Like sexualization of women aside, which is like, you know, one thing. Like at the end of the day, it's like I think I'm more upset about it because it's like I don't think, you know, cards and shit like that should be sexualized because I don't want women's bodies to be considered commodities, right?
Right.
But it's like, but I also like don't want them to censor it because Christian snowflakes don't like want women to be like subservient and not promiscuous whatsoever.
And then like sometimes like the card art is censored because like the symbols.
It was like January 6th, right? It's like
I'm
not against the common people trying to usurp and then kill like corrupt politicians, but I'm not. But like if the fascists are doing it, I'm not on board. You know, it's like when you're a kid and like you do some shit to like try and like jockey your parents into buying you like more card packs or a video game or some shit, but like they're mad, but they don't do it because like they were thinking about it, but like they don't want your parent, like it's like a parent like not wanting to like reward a kid for like doing something good but with not the right intentions. That's kind of my point. I'm sorry it took so long to explain. My bad.
No, it's fine. Like it's like I get it, and then like some of like the censorship is like not even like because like the boobs or whatever, but because of stuff like religious symbols, which I think is like kind of stupid.
I will say the Monster Reborn we got is so much better than the OCG.
Yeah, the Monster Reborn is pretty cool. Like it's fucking gorgeous.
Oh, so
but then like there's stuff like, you know, like
next to my Social Security card, I have in a plastic thing my copy of Monster Reborn from the original Joey deck.
The original Joey deck was it a secret rare back then or no?
No, it wasn't. But the number on it is designation on it is from like the early 2000s like Joey deck you would get.
You better get that shit PSA graded, my guy, like ASAP.
Oh, it's in shit condition. That shit went through the wash one time. It's bad. It's you can still see everything, but it's like it's not in good shape. It's not in good shape. I'm not. That shit's gonna get a PS grade of fuck you. Like it's not.
And then also like another thing like with the card censorship, I kind of feel like, you know, like Konami, like I think they understand like, you know, people in the West are older now and we can handle it.
Right, the player base of Yu-Gi-Oh is so much older compared to what it was 20 years ago.
But the reason why they're still censoring it is because it's a profit. Because look at what's been going on like the last like what?
Yeah, they're selling the uncensored versions in like secret rare packs.
Like it's a fucking thing. Like so it's all like, come on guys, like do you really got to do it? And then like my thing is like this, right? If you're gonna make it a lost art promotion for me to buy more shit, which I don't mind doing, at least make the damn thing a secret.
Vanilla? Or can it not be? Can it be a shitty vanilla card? Like
make it a fucking secret, even if it's like the shittiest vanilla alive. Just make it a secret. Make it shiny. And it's all like, we did put some foil. Like yeah, like it's like yes, I did get foil, but I want the fucking I can't think of the word. I want the diagonal glitter. You know, give me the secret.
Glitter, yeah.
Like give me the glitter.
And that's kind of the thing. One of the things I've noticed is like whenever I open a Yu-Gi-Oh card pack, I'm getting like 3 or 4 cards with foil on them.
Yeah.
Like foil. Like here's the thing. Foil means absolutely nothing to me. Like you're gonna be so mad when you hear me say this.
Oh no, you trust me.
In Master Duel, I have at least one of every single normal and rare card. At least one. I'm about 40% of the way there on super rares. And every single time that I get and every time that I get like a bunch of a card, I'll always decon I'll always decon the foil and super rare and secret and like the foil cards.
No, I'm like the opposite. Like if I'm gonna play a deck, I make all of like the cards that I can afford.
You want to be drippy.
Yeah, like I gotta be drippy. Like if I had the UR dust and the SR dust, I would make everything shiny. But it's all like I can make the normals and rares shiny.
Pick your battles.
Pick your battles.
Nah, I'm just like my friend's deadass had an intervention with me a couple weeks ago, saying you've been spending you spend way too much money on Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, and I'm like, I LARP it up that it's an addiction, like, but it's like, I don't spend more than $250 a month on it. And they're like, you spend $250 a month on Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel.
It's funny how people always like saying like spending money on Master Duel is like bad, and so like realistically speaking, $50 on
I would spend more money on real cards.
Can buy, yeah, like $50 on Master Duel can buy you a meta deck. Like, not even bullshitting. And $50 is meta deck.
$50 meta deck, and for me personally, I don't decon, and I always keep at least one copy of every single card. So it's like I spend a little bit more, you know what I mean? So, but like even so, it's just like fuck, dude. Like I don't know. It's like I think I remember trying to get my Invoke Shadal deck built, and I want to remind you, this deck is like tier 3 at best. At best. Like I like flew. I got hit with flu and PK fire when I went to locals. Immediately folded. I couldn't do shit. And this deck cost me legit damn near $300. It cost me $120 for the 2 invocations. The rest of the package was basically fucking nothing. I think Mechabo was like $9, but that was about it. It cost me damn near $100 for a Verte. And then it cost me like like $30 some for the Shadal structure decks.
Man, I actually got mad when I pulled Verte just for it to get banned a week after.
I can imagine. Like I saw, like it's like, you want to know what made me kind of like right off the TCG? Like the Invoke Shadal deck that I built was like kind of like a half-baked version. I was still missing the Kaiju engine. I was still missing DPE. I was still missing Barone, you know. And so I got
lucky with Baron.
Yeah, I bought the set Barone was in. I just got nothing but fucking like tier.
No, like I have a buddy. Like I have a buddy. Dog shit at the game. But for some fucking reason, this man understands the coding for like products. I don't know how he does it, but he understands the coding for products, right? And like people hate when he goes by products because like he's always like, I don't want that box. I want that box right there, right? And they're just always like, you know, but every time he gets the box that he wants, it's always something fucking good. And I'm just like, how the hell do you fucking do it? And he's all like, oh, I just studied how to map the shit. And he's all like, you studied how to map.
He's one of those fucking really smart people, like where he's just like able to hold lots of numbers in his brain and shit.
Yes, like every time.
And he's shit at the game.
Shit at the game, but he understands mapping. He understands mapping like crazy. And like when we bought the set that Baron was in, right? Like he's just all like, okay, we're gonna buy a set before we leave, right? And I'm like, okay, cool. Like he's like, are you sure we're gonna get Baron? He's like, yeah, because like they bought the set last week, and only 3 people has bought it, so the pack on top has Baron in it. And I'm all like, you're full of shit. He's all like, all right, bet. He buys the first pack, right? Like the first box. We open it, Baron the Fleur. I'm like, how do you fucking know this?
Law of average. I think.
How do you know this?
I think was he like a giant math guy in school, like statistics and shit?
I don't know because like I was like a grade higher than him, so we didn't have any of the same classes, but we had lunch together.
That's like that just reeks of like knowing statistics and being able to rip shit off in your head by heart.
Yeah, because like every time he buys like a mega tin, right? Like he knows exactly what tins to buy. Because like I remember like he got Pot of Prosperities within a week from just buying tins because like he knew which tins to hit.
But he would look at the wait, he'd look at like the serial number or something?
I don't know what the fuck he does. Like he just like this basically like this man will go to a locals, right? Doesn't matter which locals it is. Like he will look at all the products and he would like just like count how many boxes there are, and he would just go like, okay, if this is brand new and if this many people has bought it, this box probably has it. So he just goes in, I want this box and I want the box on top. And he gets it, right? Boxes are always full of good shit. And I'm like, I don't know how the fuck you do it, but the boxes are always full of good
shit. Is he do you just hand him your money and say, just buy my shit for me?
Yeah,
and keep
yes, fuck yes.
Fuck yes. That's what you gotta do. That's like
every time I go to locals with this man, right? I always give him my money. Yeah. And then like also like I think this is a theory. Like I don't believe in any gods. But if I had to believe in a god, I'm guessing there is a Yu-Gi-Oh god out there in the sky that blesses bad players. Cause every time this man goes to like locals, right, and buys like his entry pack, he's like 9 times out of 10, he gets an OTS. 9 times out of 10. And I'm like, how do you keep getting OTSs? And in my entire life, I've only pulled one.
Honestly, when I got my entry packs, I just says, "Hey, listen, I just want take whatever you want out of here. I just want shit that's ritual related. If you got pre-prep of rights or shit like that, I'll take it." And like it was like the Macaco cards and shit like that.
Well, I'm still trying to get those cards.
Because here's the thing, it's like people were hyping them up when they were first announced. Like and I read the cards and I looked at them and I'm like, this shit's it's gonna be cool. But this shit ain't gonna be like some super valuable meta threat.
Give me 1 second. I gotta steal my phone charger from my niece before my phone dies. And
you're good. I'm gonna pause this and I'm gonna go take a piss myself. All right, cool. So one of the things I was kind of wanted to talk to you about, because I know you like only really play a lot of meta decks and stuff. So I'm curious. If you had to, I would wager that you take some level of enjoyment out of Buildcraft. Mm-hmm. You know, it's I'm curious. I know that in one of my upcoming I know that like I'm in a week from now I've got my next tournament, but I'm curious, like, they are not meta threats, but what are some archetypes that mechanically, just the way they play, that you really they can't have been meta in the past, or they've never been meta before, but what are some like decks that you have that archetypes that you kind of enjoy how they play mechanically, that you would want to build, that you would build a deck around if they had any fucking chance of winning, or you were in a format where the ceiling was lowered and they had a shot? I know Fright Furs is one.
Actually, Fright Fur isn't one for me, to be quite honest. Really? Yeah, like the thing is, like, as much as I enjoy playing it, it's not one of the decks I would actually look at to play in like a low ceiling tournament. But for sure, I would say Ghost Tricks.
I remember you talking about that. And I remember during a live of yours, we were talking about like just like the archetypes that we love, like the things that the one, like a couple cards that they would need to like be useful in today's day and age.
Yeah.
Because it's like I saw someone post a Ghost Trick list that was literally just Xyz spam with one Ghost Trick monster in the main deck, and a couple in the extra. It's sad. It's rough. Like it's tough. It's tough out here for flip decks.
And like the thing with Ghost Tricks that like I kind of like missed out on was like I started getting good with Ghost Tricks after Master Rule 4 came to be, where it's like when Lynx and shit came out. And I'm just like, yeah, and like looking back at it, right? I'm like, at the time when I first picked up Ghost Tricks, I want to say at the time Cyber Dragon Infinity was the meta, I think. And I'm just like, theoretically speaking, the way I was playing Ghost Tricks, well, now in Master Rule 4, theoretically speaking, if I would have figured this out back then, I could have like topped unironically. Because like, you know, like I figured out how Cyber Dragon plays. I figured out all the meta of it, right? And the thing like with Ghost Tricks is like once you get them flipped face down and like hit them with the lock, they're forced to just go face down. And since most people like don't see Ghost Tricks, like they don't know how to like really counter it for real. And I was kind of mad about that. It's like fuck. The one time I could have taken them to a YCS and probably done good with them, I missed the opportunity. Now that's never gonna happen ever again.
Yeah, it's like there was a period where like just after toss, and like there was a period just after toss format and just before like Master Duel came on, like there's a 6-month period where I had like my Shadal build was like stellar, and I was like racking up wins on Edo Pro. I was beat motherfuckers' ass. It was great. Like it was just a period of like no more Master Rule 4, Master Rule 5, and I'm just ending with like 3 Shadal fusions and multiple like I'm killing it. But then like, you know, everybody caught up, and you started seeing PK Fire. You started seeing Dragon Link making a resurgence, but it's not just Dragon Link anymore. It's Dragon Pile, because it's fucking everything. And it's just it was I realized that the deck that I was running, you know, it wasn't that my Shadal deck was good, Invoke Shadal deck was good. It was that I knew it. I knew I was able to adjust to the Master Rule change better and at the time than a lot of other people were, because I knew the deck so well. And it was just, and it's like I'll never get that again. You know what I mean? Like the transition from Master Rule 4 to 5 was just like a huge thing.
Unironically, Dragon Link is one of those decks where it's like it'll never truly die unless you hit the right cards for it. Because like every time like a new Dragon card gets printed, theoretically speaking, Dragon Link just got new support.
Yeah, I mean, like for me, it's like the Winston Cup has like I hit Dragon Link hard, and it was by banning entire archetypes. I banned the Boral archetype. I didn't ban Rocket. I didn't ban Rockets. Rockets can stay. Rockets are fine, because it's like it's not the Rocket monsters that are the problem. It's the Boral monsters.
It's the Borals, yeah.
I banned the Borals. I banned Guard Dragon Pisty, because that's a great extender. And I banned, I think I banned like a couple of the Chaos cards. If somebody shows up to I would maybe encourage you to give it a shot. See, like, help me fucking see what else got to get banned to like kill that fucking deck. Like maybe I'll fucking ban but even that, like I say, maybe I could ban Red Eyes Darkness Dragon, but also like who gives a shit? Red Eyes Darkness Dragon got an errata, so it's not like as broken as it used to be.
It's not as broken as it used to be, but like it's dangerous to see in fucking Dragon Link. That's for fucking sure.
I treat it as kind of like jump scared, because it's like I remember what it was like when it wasn't errata and people had one of those bitches in their deck.
I think the scariest deck I've ever made was Sky Striker Runic. Like that shit was scary. And like I
did not build mine version great, but I ran it during a Meta Sheep event of the Winston Cup, where it's just we get rid of the ban list and we just play with Master Duel's ban list, and I had fun with it. I got fucked by a D barrier, but like it was fun.
No, like the last tournament I did was like a Facebook tournament. I really hated the ban list because like it was casual ban. And it's like I get it's casual ban list, right? But the bans were like so stupid. Like they banned whole archetypes that aren't even meta relevant. They put every hand trap to 1, and it's like,
really?
Why?
The only hand trap I put to 1 was Max C.
Yeah, and like I'm over here like Ash Blossom at 1 is fucking cringe. So like, you know, I'm playing Fluffles, right? So the first round I lose, I go to losers bracket because like the guy I'm playing, he had the miraculous Ash and the miraculous Maxi on his turn 1 and turn 2, right?
Oh,
so it's like fuck it. I'm in losers bracket, right? So from losers bracket, I had to climb from losers back to championship bracket, which I did.
Fucking Clutch Devil over here.
Yeah, but I ended up losing the championship to fucking to Amazonius because like Fluffles doesn't have an out to Amazonius floodgate, right?
Yeah,
and like I'm looking.
Amazoness is such a fucking like it was just originally a beatdown deck. Now it's just like 5k beaters and you can't do shit to get rid of them.
Yeah, and like the thing is, like, I was kind of mad about it because like looking at the ban list, right? Like the ban list stated no floodgates, and I'm over here like I'm not trying to be a sore loser over here, but like, what are we defining as a floodgate?
Yeah, like I would, yeah, like if you're going to say no floodgates, you need to be definitive. Like you can't just say no floodgates. You have to actually define. Like the spirit of my thing is generally no floodgates, but like there's a difference between a skill drain and Shadal Winda.
Yeah,
you know, it's like there's a difference between like a cards that prevent you from doing anything and cards that like restrict you. Like restrictions are fine, but like who the fuck decided IO was a good card to print? Who thought that was a good idea? That card was a good idea to bring out of any ban list.
I don't know.
Like it's so fucking stupid. Like, and here's the thing: I have a particular hatred for Imperial Order because I play a deck that only has 13 monsters in it.
Dude, in the tell main me about deck. It. I play strikers.
You know, like it's like my Shadal deck literally has like 13, 14 monsters in it, and the rest are just spells and 5 traps. I can do exactly fuck and all over the course of 3 turns with IO on the field.
Yeah, because I'm over here like when I'm playing strikers against IO, I better hope I have MST like in hand. If not, I'm fucked.
Like the reason why Eldritch was so fucking powerful was it could run skill drain and IO on the field, no problem, with 0 consequences.
No, you're also forgetting that they also ran what's that fucking? It's just don't want the fucking samurais on it.
Evenly matched.
No, Rivalry of Warlords. They ran that.
Oh yeah, that one's fucked. Yeah.
And like rivalry against strikers, it's all like I can't go warrior into machine, so I'm fucked.
So, like that's such a rulings bullshit move. Like there should have been like some like I don't understand why they thought like that was a good ruling to have for that card. Right? Like if it's the only monster on the field, you can swap out for something else. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like that makes more sense to me. But no, we're just gonna sit here and watch you combo off with your fucking mono deck, and now I'm just gonna get screwed.
Yeah, I'm gonna get murdered. Yeah. So like, yeah, that one tournament, I'm just all like, I ain't trying to be a sore loser because, like, you know, congratulations to the guy who won with Amazonas, but like, when you say no floodgates, like, please define what you mean by floodgates, because Amazonas has a floodgate in there.
Yeah, and it's like there's so many, like there's over 10,000 cards in the card pool. You think I'm really gonna like pick Gravity Bind and add that to the ban list? Like, come on.
Yeah. So it's like, please, like, be like more definitive of what a floodgate is.
Listen, if an archetype like Amazonas or Gravekeepers rely on a specific type of floodgate for their entire game plan, like Necro Valley is a powerful card. Don't get me wrong.
Necro Valley is fucking stupidly strong.
But it dies to MST.
Yeah.
It's like there's nothing like you can get like if unless your deck is like tier where it's like its entire shenanigan is completely based around. But even then, like, if I'm playing Gravekeepers, right? And I have the following board, right? Supernaturalists, towers that 3K towers that protects fucking Necro Valley. The Necro Valley, one counter spell, and maybe the special summon prevention. Like, dead ass. I'm like, you can, like, most modern decks can get around that. Like, unless it's like tier, like Cash Tier could fuck me up.
Yeah, Cash Tier is getting around that. It's all like, oh no, graveyard, okay, well, banish. Like, yeah, I think exactly. the funniest thing that happened yesterday, I'm playing in the ladder, I'm playing Cash Tier, and on a special summon of Unicorn, the dude decides to throw out Dimensional Shifter, and I'm just like, you realize this deck banishes, right? Like, Shifter's not gonna hurt me here, but go for it, I guess.
Well, like, man hadn't played for 3 months.
Yeah, and I'm just over here like, the only thing that you probably hurt in my hand was like the Haviness, but like at this point, I can just send Haviness to like banish top 3 and hope it's a cash. So I still don't care.
Yeah. Sorry, I just pulled up Instagram and I just saw your fucking your dumb fuck thing where it's like, bro, I can't do this again. I'm not strong enough. Bro, it's literally a children's card game. Oh Lord, how do you come up with your meme ideas and shit for this?
I'm just a natural memer. That's all it is.
I can tell. Like I remember Professor Blue, our mutual associate and friend. Like he was like he saw me on your live, and he was texting me losing his shit. Because he's like, oh my god, he's so mean. He gets so angry when people are dueling and stuff. I'm like, this guy, he's chilling. I'm chilling. Like, whatever.
No, I don't.
He didn't mean it in like any derogatory thing or whatever. Obviously, he was just like.
Of course not. I know who he is.
Yeah, he's a love. Oscar's a love bug. He's a sweetheart.
Like, man, it's just funny because like me and my friends, we have like our own separate chat just for us. We post like the most unhinged things you would ever hear from humans. And we're just like, yeah, like, you fucking suck. Like, me and my friends, like, if people think I'm mean to them, you don't understand how mean I am to my friends, and we just still love each other. Like, I tell my friends daily, like, you should kill yourself.
That is male affection. That is male affection. Like, I will hug my friends and say, I love you, bro. And then not 15 minutes later, I will make a comment about their hairline.
That's exactly how it goes.
Like, bro, why is your shit feeding back like this? Like, and then they'll say to me, Columbine called, they're still looking for you.
And then like also like what's like Discords, like the Discord I was in last time, right? Like I guess I do come off as a dick because like I kind of am a dick in real life, you know, like it's kind of who I am, I guess. Like, maybe I should tone it down some, but like, it's just kind of who I am. But like, I know what levels to stop it at, you know.
Oh, 100%. And like, now sometimes you misjudge, and you're like, oh, like you think the level's higher than it really is, and then you know, some apologies must be made, and like, you know, just like the conversations, like some people cool off. Period. I fucked up that friendship, whatever. Like, but by and large, like. We keep the like unhinged behavior to relative.
To a degree. Like we keep it to a degree.
Keep it to
so like degree. You know, like when I'm like in Discord, like, you know, talking about like Yu-Gi-Oh and stuff, right? Like people think I come off as like an elitist, right? Because like the one thing that annoys me is when people ask me for help with a deck and I give them the help and they don't take it. And I guess the reason why it annoys me
is you told me a couple days ago.
Yeah, and like the reason why it annoys me because like I'm viewing it as I'm viewing my old self, because my old self was just like, I'm gonna ask you for help and say no to it. So when I'm doing it for someone else, it's all like, do you want my help or not? Because like there's this one guy who was playing Emancipators on Master Duel, right? I used to play Emancipators on Master Duel because, like I said beforehand, like I've played every single meta.
Yeah.
I've played every single meta in Master Duel, right? So I'm like, okay, yeah, I can help you with Emancipators, right? So I give him my old deck list build, right? Which is like just a pure like hatred, which is like pure like just oppressive, right?
Right.
And he's all like, I don't want to play it this way because like I want my opponent to have fun. And like I never understood the concept of I want my opponent to have fun.
Yeah.
And I'm over here like, are you playing casually or are you playing in the ladder? Like, what are we doing? And he's all like, I'm playing in the ladder. If you're playing in the ladder, you shouldn't care if your opponent is trying to.
Yeah, fuck them. Like you like if you're playing in the ladder, like you gotta, if you want to get higher up, you're like, it doesn't matter how much fun your opponent's having. Like the only thing, like, are you having fun? And are you gonna win? The only time I think it's okay for like you to like not on ladder for you to like not go prioritize winning is if it's just so fucking unfun that if you could just remove one aspect of it and replace it with something else and you're having a better time, go for it. My moderator Dust, he is running his own special blend of Amazement and Labyrinth, and he doesn't run Eradicator Epidemic Virus because it's not fucking fun for him to play. It's like it's like, yes, it's an instant win button, but like also there's more interesting things that the deck can do to also equally fuck your opponent. Like I was playing a high build of Generator, and Generator, it's a chewy ass deck. Like it can chew through basically almost anything. I was not able to chew through his shit. And now granted, I probably would have won if I didn't lose the timeout, but like that's an aspect of it. Like he was just had an interaction for every fucking thing I did. There was nothing I could do. And we ended the duel because I lost the duel because of timeout. That's just because he was able to he was able to have like a response to every fucking thing I did that made it impossible for me to just bink, knock his ass out.
Yeah. So like, when it comes to like, saying like, because one thing is like, if you want your opponent to have fun, that's fine. Do it in casual.
Cool. Yeah.
But like if you're doing it in ladder, like think about it this way, because like the person you're playing with on ladder, do you think they care if you're having fun? They don't fucking care if you're having fun. No. Like that person is there for the same reason why you're here, to win.
Exactly.
Like that's what they're here for.
Now I'm curious. Obviously not in locals because like that's how you're liable to get into a fight. But what do you feel about like chat features in simulators and like the trash talk and shit with it? Because I'm personally of the mindset that I'm a fuck you.
All I'm saying is
I don't need to talk shit because I'm better than you.
No, you see, like if Master Duel had voice chat, I'll probably be on my sixth.
So right now. Fucking toxic. It'd be so fucking toxic.
Because I'm one of those people where it's all like, you see, this is how I am when it comes to like competitive games, especially in Overwatch and Siege.
Oh,
not only am I gonna beat you, not only am I gonna do that,
you're gonna make you try.
I'm gonna talk shit to you as I do it. So I would be on my 6th account right now. Like I'll be in the duels doing a full-on tier combo. Like you're dog shit. Stop. Pack it up. Like that'd be me.
Nah, I get it. I will say like I was dog shit in so many games for so long, then was on the receiving end of that when I finally got good enough, I kind of like took the road of like people who were absolutely fucking better than me. Of just like, I'm gonna just let my skill speak for itself. Just because I remember being treated like dog shit, and I don't know. It's like, unless you're like, unless the person fucking activates Numeron Network or normal summons Inspector Border, I really don't give a shit.
No, you see, like,
Because like I feel like there's certain actions that you can in decks you can play in Yu-Gi-Oh that I think it's justified for you to verbally abuse them.
I would say like probably unpopular take, but I feel like shit talking to some degree is a level of skill. This is why I say
I'm inclined to agree with that.
This is why I say this, right? Because like I've played games. I'm not even talking to Yu-Gi-Oh. I've played games where people are just downright better than me, right? But because I talk so much shit and just throw them off their game, they tend to fuck up because they're now even more pressured to like really shut me up, right? And because they want to shut me up, they're starting to get sloppy with their combos, which I capitalize on, and I just keep on with the shit talking. And the more madder you get, the more you get sloppy. Yeah. And so, like, hey, if you can't keep your emotions in check, you're gonna lose to someone who's worse than you.
Yeah, I get how that. The only reason I'm like not fully on board with that as a strategy personally, like obviously it works. I'm not denying that. I just also think about like community health, you know, optics, Dex Turtle to get in new players and stuff. Like, you know, it's like we can us Yu-Gi-Oh and Magic players can only hope to be perceived as good as the Pokemon community. Do you know how much
the Pokemon community? It's too nice for me, so I can't do it.
I get it, but you want to know how much it costs to play the 2021 Worlds deck if you wanted to buy it and play it yourself?
It's cheap. I know.
It was like $26. It's insane.
Yeah, because
like I think the same year, like the Worlds deck for Yu-Gi-Oh was like $600. But granted, like for the Magic deck, you have to add a 0 onto that Yu-Gi-Oh figure.
Because like my thing, like when it comes to like competitive play, when it comes to competitive play, like I look for communities that are toxic, because like competitiveness is in my blood, right? And I'm attracted to the toxicity. And if a community is like just way too nice, I can't vibe with it because I don't want to like, you know, throw off the vibes. And Pokemon, the vibe is too nice for me. So it's all like, I'm gonna let you guys do what y'all do. If I do play Pokemon, it might be casually, but I can't do it competitively because like I don't want my toxic behavior to like, you know, throw off the vibes of the community. Like you guys don't want that, so I'm not gonna do that for you guys. But if this community is just as toxic, if not more toxic than Yu-Gi-Oh, I'm fucking all over that shit. Like, oh, you guys talking shit over here? I'm coming along, bro. I'm coming along.
Yeah, I get where you're coming from. For me, I personally like I am very much of the like I'm cool for like talking shit with your friends and shit and like in the community and joking, but like when it comes to like a 1v1 kind of like competitiveness, I'm like weird, like I'm weirdly chivalric, you know, in a way. It's like personally, it's like unless you do some like heinous shit, I'm generally like, let's just let the cards lie and speak for themselves. Metaphorically, like I'm very much like this with Smash. Like I fucking paused the game and got in somebody's face for shit talking me in the middle of a Smash competition. I said, listen, if you want to talk shit like that, put it into the fucking game. Otherwise, we're gonna have a fucking problem. And here's the thing: I'm I'm like 6'1", 6'2". I wear boots, so I got an extra inch. Like, and I'm like 270 pounds. Like, I'm big as shit, right? Like, I don't need to fight you to win. I can just sit on your chest. Like, it's not even. Like,
yes.
So it's like, but it's like they got like, yo, it's part of the game, and I'm like, if you are obviously better than me, why do you feel the need to shit talk me? Like you would only need to shit talk if I was beating your ass. Now we were pretty close. I play Little Mac. You play I play Little Mac. You play a character that juggles Little Mac like a fucking jester.
You play Little Mac?
I love Little Mac. I've got a fucking mean ass Little Mac. He's a little fucker. He'll beat your ass.
I'm not much of a Smash player, but I did enjoy Smash Ultimate. Can you guess who my main character is before I say it?
King K. Rool.
Mr. Pyro.
That's not toxic as it could be. No, because there's more
friend...
toxic. There's so many toxic characters in that game. Like I think what's her fucking name? The angel chick from the Pitman series, from the Kid Icarus series.
Oh, Pauline.
Pauline, yeah. She's fucking obnoxious to fight against. Like she's so hard to play, but once you figure her out, like you're just doing the most heinous shit on the planet to people.
Yeah, like when it comes to fighting games, like I always have this tendency to always pick the most technical character by accident. Mm-hmm. Because the way fighting games do it's like they make the prettiest woman the most technical character. And me, I am the waifu player. I'm gonna find the prettiest girl on the roster. It's like, oh, she's the main. Oh, she's the main. You know, she's the most technical character. It's like, are you dead ass? So like, I'm just playing.
I'm surprised you didn't play Bayo.
I started with Bayonetta, then I switched over to Mithra Pyra, and I just loved her. And just
let me guess, because you have a redhead and a blonde for the price of one.
No, it wasn't that. Like I just tried it, and like I just liked her combos a lot better, and I was just like, oh shit.
See that. Pyra's does some fun shit.
Yeah, because
Mithra's side B is crazy.
The way I play Mithra Pyra is like I play Mithra. I play like I don't like names for real. Like I think Mithra is the blonde hair one, right? Or is that Pyra?
Zero Suit Samus is the blonde.
I'm talking like the Mithra Pyra combo, like the blonde hair green sword. That's Mithra, right?
Yes, I think so. I think Pyra is the one with fire.
Yeah. So basically, the way I set it up is like I use Mithra as the attacker. Like she's like the main attacker, right? And like once I get you like in the trap, I switch over to Pyra to like just set up trap plays. So it's like if you're in the air, Pyra, throw the circle, or like if you're at the ledge, throw the circle. But then like if you're like out of the trap, I just go back to Mithra because she's like faster and like just keep on like just outspeeding you.
I think the two that's awesome, and I will say that the two most characters I've seen people do the most heinous shit with exactly are Steve from Minecraft and
Steve is toxic.
He's so fucking toxic. I was like it was.
And it's funny because like I play Street Fighter a lot, mm-hmm. and I play Chun-Li heavy, and like Street Fighter is like one of those fighting games where it's all like I can only play one character. Like other fighting games, I can probably like play more, but when it comes to Street Fighter, if I don't have Chun-Li, it looks like I've never played Street Fighter a day in my life. That's what it looks like if I don't use Chun-Li. I don't know how it works, but it works.
Yeah, I can pick up most characters in Smash and like beat a casual person relatively easily. But like I'm going against someone who like knows like I'm at the level in Smash, and Smash is the only fighting game I play, by the way. I've played none others. I have zero interest. And like for me, it's like I'm at the level with Smash that I'm not gonna win Evo or even place in Evo. But I could also kick everybody's ass at a random party.
Yeah, I'm kind of like that too.
That's kind of where I'm at. You know what I mean? It's like someone.
I'm like that.
Smash. Yeah, it's like, do I? Someone asked me to play. Do I accept and kill the fucking vibe? Like, because it's like that. Because I'm a fucking people pleaser. It's like I know you would probably be like, oh, everybody's getting trons. You know what? I'm gonna play stupid. I'm gonna hustle these people. Which I mean, I would probably do that shit.
You are talking to a guy. You were talking to a guy who took his buddies. What's that fucking deck? I took my buddy's Dragon Ruler deck to a Toys R Us. This is who you're talking to.
Literally just stealing candy from babies. Quite literally.
Hey, free packs are free packs, my guy.
Free packs are free packs. You are not incorrect about that. And speaking of Dragon, continue. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. But I'll say like the one time a kid at Locals pissed me off. I know I've told you the story about my life, but I'm gonna say it on YouTube.
Do it for my audience, yeah.
This is how this kid pissed me off, right? So like before tournament started, he's all like, hey, let's play Yu-Gi-Oh! He's like, anime rules. Sure, I'll play anime rules with you, right? Before tournament starts, of course. Tournament starts, that shit's off the table. So, we're playing, I'm playing Sky Striker. He's like playing some anime god deck, right? I beat him. I'm the kind of person before I report my wins, I count my deck to make sure everything is in there. I put in my deck box and I clean up my area, right? Go to the judge, and I'm all like, hey, I just got my game. Judge goes, really? It's like, yeah, you put me up against a 7-year-old. And he's all like, oh, he just told me he won. And I'm all like, me, who usually comes in 3rd or 4th place, loses. Okay, pal. And the locals I went to, right? Like, they didn't do it where it's all like, only 1st and 3rd place got packs. Like, as long as you won a game, you get a pack regardless, right?
Actually, that's really cool. Actually, that's cool.
Yeah, it is cool.
Because like only people who are dog shit, like truly dog shit, aren't going to win a single game.
Yeah, you're good. I thought that was pretty cool, right? So I get my 2 packs. Should have been 3 packs because I beat the kid, but I get my 2 packs. But the kid gets my 1 pack, right? And I'm all like, it's whatever. He can have my pack.
He's a 7-year-old. Like, yeah, I get that.
He can have my pack.
Did he have the nerve to talk shit?
No. He had the nerve to pull the fucking Starlight. And I'm all like, fuck this kid. So then, the next tournament we go to, right? I'm paired up with him again, right? And I just go straight all out, just bam, bam, bam. I just get rid of this fucking kid, right? I fucking made him cry. That's how bad I beat him. And I'm just all like, don't lie.
Don't lie to the fucking judge this time, kid.
No, I made sure I beat him to the point where he cried, so people knew I beat him. And people were just like, dude, why'd you go so hard? And it's like, this nigga took my Starlight Zeus that was obviously mine.
It was a Zeus?
It was a Starlight Zeus.
Oh yeah, fuck that kid. I'm sorry.
Yeah, listen, fuck that kid.
I'm all for children of the future. Coddle them a little bit, especially when they're under 10. I'm very empathetic. This kid lied to the judge and got a Starlight Zeus. That should have been yours.
That should have been, yes. I was like, no, fuck this kid. He's going down. He's going down. So yeah. That was the second kid I made cry in my history of going to locals. The first kid I made cry, I was playing Trickstar Wind Witch, and this was my first meta deck.
That's a fucking throwback. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, this was my very first meta. This is my first meta deck ever. Before I got strikers, right? So I'm over here flexing my deck because that's what I'm doing, right? I didn't need to do this, but I did it anyways. I summoned 2 Crystal Wings on this kid with a Firewall Dragon. And I'm just looping this guy. I'm negating this. He's not playing Yu-Gi-Oh! And he's just like, I just want to play the games. I'm sorry. Do something. He's like, okay. Activate, negate. And he just starts crying. And my friend's like, dude, he really is I'm sorry, but I got 2 Crystal Wings on the board. I'm gonna do it.
See, that's I'm too nice, man. I threw a match at a tournament to let an autistic kid win.
Oh no! Once I pay my $10, I can't throw shit.
Thankfully, we didn't have to pay money to go in. That was appreciative, but
I don't mind throwing.
And it's my other buddy Anthony who also plays Smash. He won his tournament and went up against the kid next, and he was like, yeah, I couldn't do it either. I'm sorry. Those 2 wins got him into the third. Got him into the third. He got third in the tournament. So
I think the funniest thing in Yu-Gi-Oh history was back at YCS when the featured match was some kid versus Jesse Cotton. And I'm just like, who the fuck set this up? Somebody really talked to this kid and said, hey, do you want to fight the champion and get fucking creamed on cameras? That shit should not have been set up. Whoever did that, what the fuck they were doing.
That's at kitty soccer or whatever. At a certain point, the ref's allowed to call it.
Yeah.
At a certain point, at no point should the game get to 100-0.
Yeah, that's on almost like saying like, "Oh, hey kid, do you want to fight Mike Tyson in the ring?" Like, no, I don't want to fight Mike Tyson. He's gonna fucking murder me.
Yeah, it's like shit. Like, and like, did the kid like? Here's my question: did the kid like win in juniors or something?
I don't know what the fuck it was. All I remember was like I was just watching.
Or did some executive's kid pay a shit ton of money to have their kid fight the champion, and nobody decided, and no point did anybody say this might make your child cry?
From what I'm gathering, because like I did take the judge test, like I got all 3 of my certifications. From what I was reading, I think the featured matches are random, so it's all like if you're just called for it, you're just called for it, right? And so it happened he was called to be the featured match against Jesse Cotton somehow, and I don't know how people didn't see that and didn't think this was like this was a problem.
Like, yeah, like putting a child against the world champion is inappropriate in every case. Now, I'm sure it makes for a funny like 10-minute clip, but like morally, like, it's a little rough.
I think the kid cried. I think he cried
on international television.
On Twitch, it's on TV yet, but he cried, and I'm just like, Konami.
You know what I mean by television. I haven't had a cable subscription. I've never in my life had a cable subscription. My parents had one. I stopped watching TV at 16.
Dude, same. And I'm just over here like, Konami, like, you're trying to market this game to children, but you're having a child go against a champion just to film his tears. Like, do you not want kids to play your game?
You know what would have been a cool feature match? They get 2 kids to play against each other. That would have been cool. That would have been fucking dope.
It's like either have 2 kids or have 2 people at the same skill level, but not a champion versus a fucking like. No, that's stupid.
And here's the thing: I'm not saying a kid couldn't be fucking excellent at the game. I've gotten my shit rocked by a kid younger than me before, but it's yeah, like it's not that they're like, but it's like. This is the world. This is this is one of the top players in the world, who's also a grown ass adult with more life experience. Like, I don't care if the kid has like uber autism and this is their hyperfixation. Like, kids, and I say this with all the care in my heart, kids are stupid.
Yeah, they are.
I'm 25 now. I think about what I was at 9, how my brain worked at 19.
Oh man, my brain was all over the place.
And it's like if I go 3 years beforehand at 16, I would be like, I don't recognize this human being at all. Like, this can't be me. This is a troglodyte. Like, and it's like it's at the end of the day, it's like our kids are the future, sure, but like. I feel like as adults, generally, there should be some level of responsibility to like. I'm not saying we should coddle kids completely, but like we should like go out. We shouldn't go out of our way to like make them suffer. Like shit.
Exactly.
Like here's the thing. You like that kid who took your who lied to the judge and shit. Like you handled yourself subliminally in that and through that entire first interaction, and the second time was a fucking lesson.
Yeah.
It was a lesson. You know, it's like any parent that was worth a damn says, I'm sorry for like going so hard to making your kid cry, but this X, Y, and Z happened, and he did not earn something that because he decided to lie, to lie. Like any parent worth a damn is like is going to have a conversation with their kid like you shouldn't have done that in the first place. It doesn't justify him bullying you, but like you also shouldn't have fucking done that. It's a lesson. It's a life lesson. You taught that kid a life lesson he wasn't going to otherwise have.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. It's like community shit. You know what I mean? I don't know what the fuck. But you said you made Mithra Pyra in Smash. Who's your backup?
I'm not much of a Smash player, but like if I had to go back up, like of course it'd be Bayonetta.
Because of the time spent with her, and then your third would be.
I would probably say Isabel.
Interesting.
Like, I enjoy Isabel.
She's fun. Did you actually hear? It's on the note of Isabel. Did you actually know that Did you know that like Nintendo and Bethesda Game Studio and id Software like confirmed that
Oh yeah, that
Doom Guy and
Isabel the Doom
Isabella
guy.
were married? I'm
Yeah,
like,
it's canon now.
hey, dude, I mean, I saw the fucking like cute little animation with the song and shit where it's like I love that entire period of 2020 where like people were waiting for Doom Eternal and Animal Crossing because it was coming out on the same day, and instead of like people fighting about which game to play like they were doing with fucking Starfield and Baldur's Gate recently, they just embraced that shit and started making memes and shit.
Yeah, dude. Like whenever like communities like can get together like that, like honestly, I think you find more sales when you do that versus like fuck this game, buy my game instead. Because like when you research, like people buy both.
Yeah, I bought both. I bought Baldur's Gate and Starfield. I bought. Listen, I'm gonna be clear. I am the preeminent. Let me fucking speak English properly. Jesus Christ, the preeminent Bethesda simp.
Mm-hmm.
I've played Skyrim, Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas. I've played Oblivion, Morrowind, and a chunk of Daggerfall and a little bit of Arena. Like I have played almost all of Bethesda's games, many of which to borderline completion. There is no planet where I wasn't going to buy Starfield and play it. And I will admit that I am a fucking simp for Karlach in Baldur's Gate 3.
Dude, like,
it is a great game.
I will say the only thing I didn't like about the second Doom was the multiplayer.
Yeah,
like, I enjoyed the first Doom's multiplayer better.
Not barely. Yeah, but I mean to be fair, like I like thematically that the second game's multiplayer thematically it's more in line with like what the fucking game is, the single player game is compared to like the first ones. Like the first one was they just chopped that out to a different group of people to make that for them. But I agree. For me, it's like the Doom 2016 and Doom Eternal plus the DLCs. God, the DLCs were so fucking good.
Dude, they were.
I really just played them for the campaign.
Like, I'm more of like a I did play the campaigns for both, but like I'm more of a multiplayer guy.
I get that.
And like Doom 2016 was like probably like the only first person shooter that I was actually super good at, because like every day I would prestige, like every single day. Like every time I would play, like I wouldn't come under top 3.
Jesus.
Like, yeah, like and like it was so dog shit easy to do because like you understood the map. You understood what guns were good. It's like, okay, cool. I get the layout, right? Like run the exact same pattern. People will just come, boom, hit, rinse and repeat. And like, I'm checking like the leaderboards, right? And my name is like, like I want to say within like the top 5 leaderboards. And I'm just over here like, okay, I can make it like number 1 probably soon. And then like the game just died off, so online didn't matter no more. So it's like, okay, I made top 5, so I'm not mad, but like I wish the game didn't die at number 1.
Yeah,
because like if I would have,
sorry, go ahead.
If I would have hit number 1, that would have been like maybe the 3rd game in which my name was like number 1 in the world.
Yeah, like honestly, it's like you're probably in the minority. A lot of like the Doom for June 2016, the multiplayer was not like a giant, like a huge thing.
Your microphone keeps on cutting in and out for some reason.
Oh, I'm so sorry. All right, but yeah, my bad. Let me see if I can swap this around real quick. Microphone. How's that? Is that a little bit better?
It's better.
All right, cool. Yeah, sorry about that. But yeah, it's like honestly, it's like as much as I played a little bit of the Doom 2016 multiplayer, I'm just not a huge. I gotta be honest. Like my pedigree of gaming is very much not in like the multiplayer like space. Like anytime but I can empathize with you on like it dying. You want to know the only battle royale that I actually enjoyed?
Which one was that?
Fallout 76 Nuclear Winter.
You know, I've paid for Fallout 76. I just never played it.
Honestly, that's probably a good thing because it's a much better experience now compared to 2 years ago.
Yeah, because I bought the edition under the collector's edition on digital for PlayStation, and my PlayStation account got banned, so I have a whole new PlayStation account. So I basically paid for a game that I never got to play.
If you ever get a chance to, if you ever like are in a hankering for like a Bethesda game and you want to play something and you just want something that's like brain dead or whatever, I'd say give it a shot. It's the writings, like they added actual NPCs. There's actual writing. There's actual story. Like they did a good job with it. Like the gameplay it's fun. It's like if you liked the gameplay in Fallout 4, you're gonna like it here. Like it's a little more grindy because it's a fucking live service game. But what the fuck ever. Like the community is generally like pretty fucking awesome. Like even with some like dickhead Russians and shit, because this is one of the handful of games that hasn't banned Russians. Like you know, by and large, like the Fallout 76 community has a reputation for being one of the friendliest in gaming. I don't know. Oh, dead ass. Like, I mean, we sustained it for years just because, like, every time we saw a new person, we were like, friend! Because we didn't want the game to die. And so it's like, it's very common for us to, like, for, like, high players like myself to, like, find people who are lobies and just give them a bunch of free shit and say, have fun. If you need help, like, ping me. Now, granted, then this might be something that turns you off from it. The PvP scene is dead. It's gone. The PvP scene is dead and gone. And I thought the survival worlds were fucking cool. I have so many fun memories. Like I would build my camp with like super strong walls and weapons and stuff right next to a fucking what was it called, a train station, which was the only places you could actually teleport to. You had to walk from the train stations to get to places. And like I remember there were people like they were trying to invade me and kill me and shit, and then I was like killing them from behind walls, and my shit was exploding, but like I was repairing it as they were destroying it. And it's just like really, really fun interactions. But unfortunately, by and large, most people just didn't like PvPing because like they lost their shit. There was very few upsides to it aside from caps. But so like most of it kind of went away. Same thing with Nuclear Winter. I loved it. I played a shit ton of it, but there weren't enough players playing it. It went from getting instantly into a game to like having to wait 10 minutes in the lobby for people to like start a game. It sucked.
So because like for me, like PvP is like a very huge aspect when it comes to games for me. Because I don't mind PvE because like I do like PvE stuff. Like it like is like my favorite thing to like play here now and then. But like I guess like the PvP aspect for me is like very important because like it fills like my competitive spirit.
And it's because also like infinite content. It's also infinite content.
It's infinite content because like like the one thing like with Yu-Gi-Oh like that really turns me on to like the card game aspect, right? And so like it's different from other cards because like other card games because like like it's very fast paced, it's very in your face, and like it feels more like a mind battle than any other TCG I've played in my experience. Because like like with Magic, right? Like yes, like you do got to be smart to a degree and like have like your setups right, but it all just depends on like like how much land you have and stuff like that, right? But when it comes to Yu-Gi-Oh, right, it's all like I'm gonna play this card and see if he walks into my trap, and if he doesn't, I had to make a follow-up play to that. And it's just lots of Yu-Gi-Oh is like lots of follow-up, and once you get that last card to just lock everything down, the game is basically yours at that point.
And also Yu-Gi-Oh has a level of deception involved that Magic and to an extent Pokemon doesn't. Like Magic, like you know your opponent's resources are splayed out on the board, and the shit, and like with the except and unless you're playing like a fucking blue deck, like shit, you have to play shit to be able to do shit. In Yu-Gi-Oh, like people get mad about hand traps and stuff. Do I believe hand traps are a band-aid solution to the speed of the game? Absolutely. And
yeah, of course.
But the thing is though, is like the concept of like having the game, like I think there's a fine line between having the game being fast enough where Like, it doesn't completely blow out things from the past, but also like hand traps can have a certain like a meaningful level of engagement, you know. I think, and it's like while I like Max C in the concept, I think personally, I feel like you're also slotting a lot of cards into your deck to kind of counter it as well, right? Like
Yeah.
it's like it's like I think I forget the YouTuber that said it, but they said like it's like there's a mini game within Yu-Gi-Oh that you're playing. You know, I think Maxi is really the only like problem hand trap in my personal opinion. But even then, I'd say you could reduce that shit down to 1, and it'd still be fine. You know, because
the reason why I would disagree with Maxi at 1, it's like I think it's an abomination of a card that should have never been printed. But when you put Maxi to 1, you end up getting more problems with it because it becomes like one of those sacky one-ofs where it's all like, if I have Maxi at 1, it's like this, right? Like I'm gonna play something that I know for sure that my opponent's gonna ash, right? Because like if I play something that I know for a fact you're gonna ash, I got the Maxi. So you have no answer to that no more. So it's all like, it's either you keep it at 3 or you just keep it at 0. Like there's just no in between with that. Because like the time when Maxi went to 1 in TCG, because there was a time where Maxi did exist at 1 in TCG. That was the worst time to play in a Maxi format, honestly. So it's all like as much as we hate it.
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, it's like as much as we hate this card, keep it 3 or keep it 0, no in between.
And honestly, I think about like how the OC, like, listen, I think that in a format like Master Duel, where so many the card pool is so vast and so many little things are banned, that a busted ass card like Maxi being a staple in every single deck isn't really that much of a fucking problem for me, I would wager. But for like the TCG, like I think about, but at the same time, it's like I look at the OCG and then I look at the TCG and I look at like who's enjoying, like I look at like how OCG games go, and I'm like, Maxi seems to make it less fun.
Yeah, because like I'm actually at the point in Master Duel where I'm not even playing Maxi anymore. Like I'm just playing the Ash and the Cloudwise, and that's it.
Yeah, because it's like, honestly, like I feel like Ash Blossom from not Ash Blossom, Maxi. Like I think out of the last 100 games on Master Duel I've played with a deck that has Maxi in it at 3, I think I've only gotten Maxi off at most 20 times.
Yeah, because like the thing, like, it's like, I'm not playing Maxi because like I think the card's bad. Because again, I do think it's bad, but like the reason why I'm not currently playing Maxi is because like the decks I'm currently building, it can't hold Maxi because it's all like, yes, I can just throw Maxi in there, but the package I'm trying to play, it's like too much space. And like I'm the kind of person who's like, I don't like to have my cards over 40 if possible. Yeah, so if I throw Maxi, I'm now at 43 cards, and it's all like, I would rather brick on something that's something I could have used than to brick on the Maxi.
Yeah,
if that makes sense.
No, that makes perfect sense. Like my Invoke Shaddoll Pile, which is like my favorite deck to play. I barely play it nowadays because it's so fucking power crept. But like it's the type of deck that is so fine tuned down to the wire that it can't really run back. It can't run really any hand traps really, except for like what works with it in like from a synergistic perspective. Like like I run 3 Toon Table of Contents, a Toon Cyber Dragon, a Interrupted Kaiju Slumber, the Bug and the Turtle, like and Fusion Destiny DP package in the deck, right? Like with the exception of maybe the fucking level 6 Destiny hero, all of it works together in other ways with the decks, with both the invoked cards, the Shaddoll cards, like the Interrupted Kaiju Slumber. If I open a Falco or I have a way to get to the Falco, I can normal summon it. Barone immediately on my field.
Yeah, because
you know this. There's nothing more satisfying as a Sidra player or someone with Sidra cards than eating a format Appaloosa with a Make a Fleet Dragon.
Yeah. Because also like the first cash tier tournament deck I made,
mm-hmm.
I had to get rid of Maxi to put the cash stuff in there because like the cash, that's even though cash doesn't have all of its cards,
you need to see it in your opener.
It's a really big package, and I'm over here like shit. I like this is like pre-Merly ban. So like
right.
The cash heroes with the tournaments made the deck go from 40 to 42 cards. I'm already over 40, which I don't like. And it's like 42 I can manage. But if I keep Max C in, it's going to be a 45 card deck. And I don't want a 45 card deck, so I had to get rid of the Max C's. And, like,
it's so important to like whether it's 40, 50, 60 or whatever, like, I feel like for decks, like there's a percentage that you need to have access to a package, and like my shit all deck is a prime example of this. Like, I cannot put hand traps in that bitch, or else it just doesn't fucking work.
Yeah, like, and like I kind of wish that I knew Merly was gonna get banned beforehand.
Yeah,
because like this might have been like the best deck I've ever made. Because like this is like around the time where it's all like, I was going to let my account derank to gold and take this deck and just climb back to Masters. If I would have known that, Merly would have gotten banned, I would have just played the format anyways and just went to Masters. But I was testing it on casual. I go on a 44 win streak with this deck.
Yeah. You know what? Actually, if you have a YouTube channel, right?
I do, but I don't post much on it. Yeah.
Tell you what, how about like I'll give you my word on this. At some point in the near future, take that deck list you have of the that you wanted it to be, and we're gonna hop into a duel room without rules, and we're gonna play a match and record some shit so you can put that up on your channel, just so like you can still have there's something. Like you can get that energy out into the world. You know what I mean?
All right.
Because I get it. Because it's like, I don't I don't. There's not I don't want to spend $400 on a TCG deck. And in the deck I want to play, I use Power Creep to hell. And it's like, it's like I'm not spending $100 on Barone. I'm not spending $100 on a DPE package, and I'm not spending, $50 on like a fucking interrupted kaiju slumber plus the 2 kaijus and the other shit I need. And it's just not happening.
Yeah. Yeah, and like right now, like I know I was checking like the leaks, and Pearly is coming out the same time as Mikanko's. So like I'm kind of in the bind right now, and I'm kind of like, do I want to get Pearly or do I want to get Mikanko's? Because like they're both good decks, but from what I've been hearing, like Pearly is like been dominating the meta, and Mia's the meta.
But the thing is, Mikanko's more splashable.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you're playing Pearly, you're playing Pearly. That's I think the difference. Because it's and also the Pearly cards like it's basically a tower that dies to a kaiju. Like it's like your big final game plan gets eaten by a turtle. Like that's just the unfortunate reality. I'm not saying it's not powerful. It is, but it's like it's lower power than something like Cash. And I know they're going to continue like nerfing Cash and Tier into the ground because this is Starfrost line of cards is cursed to be like cursed to like cause the most game breaking shit.
Oh yeah, dude. Like
I'm scared I'm scared of what the synchro ones are gonna do.
Manadiums?
There's already like Synchro Circle Jerk is already bad enough with shit like wind-ups in Master Duel. Like, are we really about to like or Dragon Link? Fucking Dragon Link.
I can't wait to see what Master is gonna look like in the next couple of months. It's gonna look fucking terrible.
I just want the Shino Bird support. Can I just get the Shino Bird support, please?
Yeah, and like
I want my fun little rogue deck to like have its new cards. Like, come on, man.
And like also, what I find funny that Master Duel does, it's like Master Duel will purposely put out casual like packs that you can buy, which is a trap. Like I don't know how people haven't figured out that the casual packs are a trap, because like they just came out with the new Red Eyes cards and the Luster Soldier pack in Master Duel. And it's like, if you're spending your gems on that, I really hope you have extra gems, or you're just someone who doesn't care about getting out of gold. Like, if you don't care about getting out of gold, cool. But if you're someone who wants to try to get to the top and you're buying those packs, like, I don't think you're that smart of a person, because like it's clearly a pack to make you spend gems before they drop meta. And like I said, if you're someone who doesn't care about leaving gold, buy those packs. But if you care about leaving gold and getting to the top, do not touch the casual packs with a 10-foot pole. Like, it's just a decoy to get you to spend gems before they drop the better pack that you're going to complain about for like the next few months.
Yep. And honestly, like, I mean, I know a couple people who really like the Blackluster Soldier archetype and support and want to go play with that. And I get it. Go have fun. Like, and like, I know the people that are spending their money on that are the people that don't really play on ladder anyways. They're the ones that like play in duel rooms. They're the ones that play casual exclusively. They play with their friends and discords and shit. And that's fine, but it's like it's like, I think like, aside from like the people who genuinely don't think, I think most people understand that though. Or children. Like, I think the children might not get it, because like the Blackluster Soldier stuff's cool looking. I get it, but it's like,
I mean, no, like it's crazy to understand how many people don't understand it, because like I'm like in different Facebook groups with Yu-Gi-Oh players, right? And like,
here's my dumb always giving people the benefit of the doubt.
No, like it's crazy. Like, and it's like you always see people complaining about meta, saying like, right, "Oh, I'm playing this deck," while people spend all their gems on this, and it's all like, you realize you're doing this to yourself, right? Like, it's like you're purposely buying the bad cards, and you're complaining about people. Like I'll say, like, the funniest thing that people tell me is that I am a pay to play player. And I'm not gonna lie here and say like I've never dropped money on Master Duel. Like, I've dropped money on Master Duel.
I am absolutely a pay-to-pay player. Most of the people I know just hop into like ladder, or they go into the fucking gates, and they save their fucking gems, and they're smart about it.
But the thing about me is like, like, also like the last 4 meta decks that I've played on Master Duel, I didn't drop a single penny on none of those decks. It's just that every time, like, because like I said, like I'm always checking the leaks. I'm always like, like counting down the days, right? Within those days, I save up gems, like from events. Even though I hate the events, I'll play it to get the gems for it. And like I'll play like the ladders, get the gems off those, and just keep on saving up the gems, right? And then like I'll take in my old meta deck after like Master killed it. I would deconstruct that deck, get all the URs out of there, spend those gems on that pack, right? And then like, from there, I can make a whole new meta deck, and I didn't drop a single penny. And people are saying like, "Oh, it's like I didn't pay for the last 4 meta decks." So there was no.
You were just patient. You played a deck until you couldn't play it anymore, and then you didn't spend your gems on bullshit like mats and pets and sleeves.
Yes, and it's all like people don't understand. And it's all like, like if you're gonna say Master Duel is like, like pay to pay, like I can't have a conversation with you, because it's all like, I'm speaking from experience. I know, like, yes, you might have to buy some shit probably, but to say the game is completely like, no, you don't know what you're talking about. It's like you don't have the patience for it.
You wanna know what my Master Duel field looks like?
What's that?
The field is standard.
Mm-hmm.
The graveyard and shit, I think, is like the magical hats you get for free.
Mm-hmm.
And the Karibo pen from the first season.
No, like,
so when it comes that's what my field looks like, because I don't spend money on shit.
When it comes to the duel fields, like I have this obsession to buy every single duel. Like, I have every single duel field. It's just that I buy those after I buy my decks, because to me the deck is the most important thing.
Yeah, because once I get if you're losing, you're not having fun.
Yeah, so like, you know, once I get the gems for that, I'm gonna buy like I'm gonna buy the fields and shit, because also like for me, because like, you know, like back when I was playing Master Duel, like, you know, I was like smoking like heavy weed, like doing all these like different substances, right? So sometimes I would forget what deck I have, so the dual field will remind me what deck I'm playing. So it's all like, oh, it's smart. The water field. It's the water field. I'm playing Tears. It's the cookies field. I'm playing Fluffles. Because like, I try to have my dual fields correspond with the decks I'm playing. That's and like, smart. There's like there are so many dual fields that because like I said, I have every single dual field. Half of those dual fields I've never actually even used. I just have them just in case I make a deck that's gonna fit it.
Right. Yeah. I mean, for me, it's like the drip is not that important. Like, I'm just like, do I have the deck I want to play? Do I have the cards needed for it? Great. I don't need anything else. Like, I mean, I'm not saying that. Like, I'm not saying my way is the right way. It's absolutely not. Like, definitely, like, I think it's really cool when people do exactly what you say. Have the thematic sleeves, graveyard, banish zones, pets, fields, a whole 9 yards. I think that's really cool. But it's like, people get mad at me when I say, like, yeah, I don't care for foil. I don't care for the drip. I just want to kick your ass and keep it moving.
Yeah, that's what it's all about, for real. Like, that's what it's really all about, for real. It's about winning. Like,
oh yeah, absolutely. Do you think Master Duel's going to add alternative formats to the game, like as mainstays that's not just ranked? Because it's like, I don't know, because I feel like they tried to add new shit with like the triple person duels, but like like they just implemented it in like the laziest way possible.
It was super lazy. Honestly,
if they had done it where everybody's using the same cards on the field, like it's one field, 3 different decks, people take turns on their field and shit, that would have been cool as shit.
That would have been cool as shit.
That would have been amazing. Are you kidding me? I would have got like that would be all I'm streaming with my buddies. And it'd be fun. Like, we'd be just talking shit at each other and it would be roasting the fuck out of each other for misplays. It'd be great.
Like, I think the craziest thing I've heard someone say that they wanted for Master Duel was like a 2v2 ranked. And like, you know, as interesting as 2v2 ranked sounds, me personally, I wouldn't want to play it. Reason why I wouldn't want to play 2v2 ranked, because like I would have to rely on the person to win their games.
Yeah.
And if they win, I'm not gonna rank up. And it's all like, I don't want.
Well, I was thinking like remember, like, if you're both on the same field. Like, I'm not talking like individual games and shit. I'm talking about like,
yeah, we're both playing. Like even then, like no matter how you put it, like even if you put it as like singles or same field, I still have to rely on that person to do their part. That's and if true. They can't do that, I'm gonna take the loss, because like I'm not saying I don't want 2v2. Bring it, but not for ranked. Because if it's for ranked, that means I would have to call up my buddy each time I want to play unranked and be like, "Hey, look, I don't want to be paired with a fucking random. Come help me out."
Yeah, I mean, honestly, like, I get how that could be cringe, but also like, I also would really like that experience. I would, but also like, I wouldn't play that fucking mode unless I had like my buddy with me. You know what I mean? Like,
exactly. Because like, do you know how pissed off I would feel if I had Rukalos and Kid Catlos on the field just for a motherfucker to tribute them off for a Blue Eyes? I would feel some type of way.
Nah, I'd rage quit.
Because
I'm picturing like having Elf, Gigantic, and the 2 live twin Link monsters on my field, and then I'm just picturing them like using them for a fucking Appaloosa.
Yes, and then because like my thing is like, if that was happening to me, right, I'll be all like, look, you really thought Blue Eyes was the better choice between Rukalos and Kid? Get off my team, please. Get off my team.
Fucking perish,
please.
Nah, because it's The nerve. The fucking nerve.
And I'm all like, I don't mind you tributing them, but like for a Blue Eyes of all things, like you could do something better, man. Not a Blue Eyes.
Like maybe a Monarch.
That I would still feel mad about that, but I'll be more accepting to it. But like, if you just slap
a deck with a game plan, it's like it's a Blue Eyes deck. You have 1.5 billion ways to get this chunky fucker out, and you choose to tribute over the Kikkalos and Arukalos.
I would feel like I would deadass just leave the game. I would deadass leave the game.
You know what? I hope they mill your polymerizations. I hope Kikkalos mills your polys, and I hope you're not able to do anything because I'm fucking leaving and you can fight these fuckers by yourself. I hate you.
Yeah, Master was like such in a weird state because like, you know, like I'm the tier player on TikTok, like obviously, right? And like
you're the meta player. Once tier element, you know, gets nerfed to high hell and catch tier in Arise Hard comes out, like that, you're just gonna play cash.
Yeah, I'm gonna play cash, but I'm still gonna keep my Merly mascot. The Merly mascot's never leaving. I'm keeping that.
No, it's very very like of you, yeah.
Yeah, but like the thing, what was I gonna say? I just almost lost it. Oh yeah, it was about the tier. It was about the tier. No, it was my thing about the tier stuff. I always get people like, you know, ask me about like tier limit branded, and like don't get me wrong, like tier limit branded is good, but I don't think it's good at the same time. Like, you know, because my thing is like this, right? Like tier limit is strong, branded is strong. It'd be ignorant for me to say that they're not strong, right? But I don't like when they're slapped in the same deck because I feel like the decks underpower each other. Because tier limit wants to do what it does, which is make tier stuff and mill stuff. Branded does what it wants to do, which is like, you know, make branded stuff, right? And I get it. The tiers are easy fusion fuel. But there was a reason why branded tier was considered tier 3 and regular branded was considered tier 2, while regular tier was considered tier 1. There was a reason why separately they were higher than the fusion version of it. And people just keep it like, it's like, why? Because it's all like, dude, it's like this, right? It's like, it's kind of hard for me to explain it since I never played them both together, but I've played against it a lot. And playing them both together is kind of like, you know, branded kind of like locks you sometimes into branded stuff. So like once you kind of like get locked into that, you kind of like can't really like use your tier stuff anymore. Or if you go tier stuff first and like you mill like some stuff that you need in your hand, it's like it's not there anymore. So it's all like pick one or the other. Don't put them two together, just go one or the other. And then like most of the tier branded stuff are like 60 card decks with grass. So it's like not only did you mix it together and make it 60 cards, you're relying on seeing grass. And if you don't get grass, you fucking lose. Just play one, man.
Just play one or the other, because like, and also it's like, and they both have like a pretty like poignant lynch point. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
it's like kick close resolve, branded fusion resolve, or bust. Granted, my favorite place to stop a tier deck is the normal summon Rhinoheart.
Mm-hmm.
I negate Rhinoheart. I negate the Sheeran they activated, and then they scoop.
That's always a good
because it's like the old I've like with tier, and you can attest to this. The only way to stop tier is before they're able to actually get anything into the fucking graveyard, or if they do get anything in the graveyard, don't make sure it doesn't activate.
There's like more ways to contest it because, like, you know, as a tier player,
but that's
like sometimes like unless I'm absolutely sure what's in their hand, I'll stop it at the Rhinoheart. If I'm not sure what's in their hand, I'll stop it at Kid Cat Losa. So like the moment you bring out Kit, that's where I stop you at, because like if you stop Kit, more than likely their turn's gonna end. More than likely.
Yeah. Especially if you call by that bitch.
Oh, dude! If you call by a Kit, they just fucking leave.
Yeah, because they only ever play one. Because I've very rarely seen anybody run more than one Kit close.
Because you can only have one.
Yeah. Even before that, it got limited.
Because I want to say right out the gate, all the tier names was at 2 and Kit was at 1. Because like honestly speaking, like if I could have more than one Kit, I would have more than one Kit. But you can only have one Kit.
I get that, but like but as far as like the consensus of deck building for tier goes, it was very much like I noticed that like Kit Close very much was like treated the same as like Rusty Bardish. Like you only really need to, people only really played one because you only needed to get it off once per se.
Like I would say back in the TCG, I saw most people like play 2 of it because like you only need to get one of it off anyways.
Yeah.
But the reason why people played 2 back in the TCG was because of the threat of like the card buy or of it getting shuffled out. Because like without Kit Atlos, you can't go into Rookalos. Like you need Kit to go into Rook. So if you cut off
can we just talk about King of the Swamp for a second? Because I'm so
yes, we
sad.
can.
I'm so sad that got fucking limited to 1. Because like for generic fusion shit, it's a great card. It's a great card. And it is a great card. It's like, but it's like a balanced card too, right? Like it's a poly searcher, and you can use it as mats for anything. It's like it's a fusion deployment with legs. But it's like one of the things I feel with it is just like it's like one of those cases where it's like a card gets banned not because it's a problem, but because a current archetype has a problem with it.
Mm-hmm.
Which just sucks because it's like I know for a fact that there were like Fright Fur players that were sobbing at that limit.
Oh, dude, yeah. Like there were so many people sobbing when us tier players got fucking got Insta Fusion banned on Master Duel. Like we were abusing them.
I was not happy with that because I kept the level 2 like fusion level 2 tuner fusion, and I also kept the Ship of Theseus or whatever. Like, and I had those 2 in my deck as instant fusion targets, so I could go into a Barone off of a Dragon or off of any level 8.
But like the one thing that I think Master Duel should bring back is terraforming, because terraforming was a tier hit. Like,
oh my god, I can't believe I forgot. I blocked that out of my brain because that was so fucking cringe.
Like it was a tier hit.
And they unbanned Metaverse. Metaverse is at 3 or some shit.
Yeah, but like it kind of makes more sense though, because Metaverse is a trap card, so it's like it has to wait a turn.
Yeah, you know, pop it off with the palindrome immediately.
Yeah, so like since tier is like basically dead, because honestly speaking, tier is basically dead because like we don't have a Guido, we have 1 Kellback, we have no Merly. Like inboards for tier usually is good. Like tier inboards are going to be like Kit Katlos, Celiac Pass, Rookalos if you're fucking lucky. But for the most part, it's Kit Katlos, Celiac Pass now. Like tier isn't doing anything without Merly. Like without Merly, the deck is fucking neutered.
Yeah, and that sucks because I know like people like you really like it, and also I just want to say for the record, you were so fucking lucky you said that 2 hours into the podcast instead of like early on when people are going to listen to it. Like because like that would be some shit where people would clip you out or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry, I'm too lazy. I'm too lazy to make clips. I don't give a fuck.
You're fine, dude.
But jokes aside, like yeah, it's like it's not a good feeling when a deck you really like kind of gets, either banned or power crept to hell.
Yeah, and like the thing is like Merly didn't get banned because of how good she is. It's because of how abusable it was with Sprite Elf. And
and if they banned Sprite Elf, I don't think it would neuter the Sprite deck per se, but like, can I be honest with you? I really feel like Sprite Elf is not a problematic card because of its effect. It is a problematic card because of how generic it is.
Yes, that's why it's problematic.
If Sprite Elf required a
Sprite monster,
all of like Mary could come back.
Yeah, and like the thing is, like, you know, at this point, because like they've been hitting Sprite, I feel like Sprites have been getting hit unjustly in Master Duel because you know, like me, like I'm like in Diamond tier and Master tier, right? And like once you get to those tiers, like once those decks start dying off, you see less and less of it. I'm not really sure like what things look like in Platinum and below, because like I'm not really in those pools unless like I'm purposely de-ranking myself.
I am. So I can speak for them. You're not really seeing you're seeing some cash lists. You might see the occasional Sprite list, but a lot of the times, especially in like at the gold and platinum level, most of the time people are just playing. Like I see more Labyrinth than anything else. Honestly.
Yeah. So like my thing is like, you know, Konami, like if you're gonna take this much time to kill off Sprites, you might as well just hit the Elf and just leave Merly alone.
Literally, because it's like if you're going, because like they've hit like Sprite Jet is at 1, Sprite Blue is at 2. Like I'm probably gonna have to start running more copies of Red and Carrot to like fill up like this like the sprites I need at this point. Mm-hmm. Like and it's like fine, but like I'm still killing motherfuckers with my deck. Like it's not. So it's like because the thing is that the thing that makes Sprite powerful is because it is super generic. It is less of an archetype and more of an engine. You know, if you at the end of the day, and so it's like if you have a deck with a lot of level 2s or a deck that doesn't mind being trapped into level 2s until the end of a turn, go ahead.
Sprites are good.
You're able to set up an IP Mask Arena, multiple rank 2 like rank 2s, and just do whatever the fuck you want. Gigantic Sprite is a disgusting ass Xyz monster, but it locks you into. But it locked like if Sprite Elf was less generic or Xeno locked of some sort, like it would what they should do is I want Konami to be more open to errataing cards immediately.
When it comes to errataing, I am on like the fence of yes and no. Like with Sprite Elf, I wouldn't mind an errata for that because like Sprite needed to be archetype exclusive. Like I'm not gonna lie with you, like it needed to be.
I completely agree. Like you don't change anything about its effect. Just make it so you're required to use at least one Sprite monster for its summoning.
Exactly. So then, like, you know, like that's how you make it like less generic, right? But then, like, also, like, you know, the thing, like, you know, with other erratas, right? Like, I'm gonna use VFD for example, right? When it comes to iconic cards like VFD, Shockmaster, and all the other insane nuts cards, those are the kind of cards I wouldn't want to see an errata for.
I agree.
Like, I would just rather see them like stay on the ban list because like I feel like some cards, like once you errata them, you take away their integrity of what they stood for.
Their identity, yeah.
Because look what happened to fucking Chaos Dragon when he got errataed. Like, yeah, he's a fucking laughingstock now, and it's all like right. I would rather remember Chaos Dragon to be the threatening boogeyman than to be a laughingstock now.
And that's kind of one of the things. It's like the erratas should be ways to maintain the identity of the card while like lowering its abusability. Like Barone, for example. Like Barone is a really great generic, but it's also like I think that like if the Palladiums or whatever the fuck these Starfrost Synchros are going to be, if they are genuinely disgusting to like that level, we could see a Barone limit, a Barone ban even. But it's like Barone has always been able to be played. Like I could play it in Invoke Shadal.
You can play Baron into fucking anything, honestly.
Anything. It's insane, and it's like, you know what the solution to that is, right? Require the tuner be Fleur Synchron.
Yeah.
There's
and then like honestly, like, when it comes to Baron, like I think Baron is like one of the only generic cards I don't have a problem with. Like, yes, it's fucking strong. Like it's a pop on top of an Omni Negate.
I would argue Chaos Angel is a better candidate for like a generic rank 10 that can be just thrown in anything, and who gives a shit?
Dude, fuck it. Chaos Angel is fucking disgusting. I fucking love Chaos Angel.
Like, and here's the thing, I don't think it's disgusting. Like, I think, like, at worst, it's a Towers that comes onto the field and banishes one card.
And protects your monsters depending on what you use.
Right. But like I said, Towers. Like, it's not that, like, it's not as powerful as what, like, Omni Negate and like Omni Negate and Destruction.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like like Chaos Angel as a card is tempered by its effect, and I think I think the most interesting aspect of it is that you don't need a tuner for it. That's the coolest fucking thing about it. And it's like for Barone, it's like, it's super generic powerful, and I get where you're coming from, and I feel the same way about Chaos Angel. Like, Chaos Angel will never, I don't think, like, unless, like, you know, there's a deck that's like able to abuse it, I'll just ban the deck. Like, Chaos Angel as a card will never be banned in my format, ever.
Yeah.
Because it's like, it's not busted. And it won't ever be busted. Like unless you're like, it's just a part of an end board. You know, I don't know, whatever. Continue. Sorry, you're saying about Barone. I cut you off again. I apologize.
No, you're good. But like when it comes to Baron, like it is a powerful card. I'll be ignorant to say it's not powerful, but at the same time, I wouldn't say it's as powerful as people hype it up to be. Because like, you know, like, because like people act like Baron is end all be all. Baron is not end all be all, because like she has one negate built into her. Like you have to put her back in the extra deck and bring her back out to use the effect again, right? And realistically speaking,
most people only run one, too. So
yeah, and then like, you know, like, and also like, you know, like realistically speaking, how many decks can like recycle Baron that fluently? Not many. So like, you know, once Baron like gets rid of her first Omni Negate, she just loses it for the entire game. Just bait the effect, and Baron now just becomes a pop, which isn't hard to get rid of. So it's all like, you know,
and if it's still your turn,
yeah,
it's just it's a 3K body with no protection.
Exactly.
Like, in that case, Chaos Angel's more intimidating.
Yeah, Chaos Angel is way more intimidating because it's all like, oh shit, my monsters came to destroy my battle, and it's all like, so I had to get rid of Chaos Angel at this point in order to do some shit.
Yep.
And like, you know, when it comes to like casual players, I guess they really haven't mastered like how to like, you know, like bait effects or like how to play around certain cards. But I feel like once they like learn how to like play around certain cards or bait effects or whatever, they would have more of an appreciation for the game than to just downright say everything needs to be banned under the sun.
I think it's, they just haven't had that humbling moment yet where they're just like, oh, I've genuinely not been playing the game right. They just haven't had that moment yet. You know, it's not that hard to bait out a Barone. Even with my Invoke Shadal deck, you know what I do? Activate Magical Meltdown. Activate, like, if they don't negate that, normal summon Alistair. Eventually, I'm gonna keep doing invoked things until they do, and then you know what I do? Activate Shadal Fusion. Now I can now we're running. You know, so it's like it's honestly, at the end of the day, it's like I know I've already talked about it at length, but I just want to say one little thing. I just really love Chaos Angel's design, like as a card.
Yes,
because it's
like the artwork is amazing.
The artwork's amazing. The premise of the card, its own personal gimmick is awesome. Like the actual effects aren't super busted. Like it's easy to go into. It's a good pick for rogue decks. It's a good pick for meta decks as an option if you're not going into Barone. Like it's just like a solidly good card that's inoffensive.
Yeah, like bro is just chilling. Like bro is
he's just chilling. There's no reason. Like there's no I don't see unless somebody just unless people just run decks where they don't main deck Raigeki and Harpy's Feather Duster. Because also, why the fuck don't people main deck Harpy's Feather Duster and Raigeki? Like what the fuck?
For me, because like currently I'm not running them. I think it's more so like just like a format thing, because like I've noticed that people currently under cash format in Master Duel are still playing Forbidden Droplet. I think Forbidden Droplet is like the worst card to run right now in this format. Honestly speaking,
worst in the sense of like you shouldn't play it or that you fucking hate it.
You shouldn't play it.
I can see that.
Cause don't like Droplet is one of those cards where it's all like it's very format depending, and in cash
it's deck dependent too.
Yeah, and like like in cash format, like don't get me wrong, like Droplet's a good card, but not in cash format, because like like you have to give up your entire hand in order to like get rid of shit, right? And we're not. And currently in Master Duel, we're not in the format to just be giving up our hands like that.
Yeah, this just is not resources. You need resources.
Yeah, so like like the better alternative I would say is like play Dark Ruler no more. And the thing like I kind of hate about like explaining that to people, because like when I say hey play Dark Ruler, their response is always yeah, but I can't do battle damage. It's all like that doesn't matter. What matters is cleaning up the board.
Right.
What matters is cleaning up the fucking board.
Right. It doesn't matter if your opponent like has a big fucking board with fuck all on it. If you Dark Ruler their shit and they have no cards in hand, they're not coming back next turn. They might be able to do a little bit, but like they're not like there's nothing you can do. Like you've been in this situation before. Like I have. Like you like either Dark Rulers or they board wipe you or what the fuck ever. You have no cards in hand. All your board is wiped, and you're hoping you draw Jesus.
Yeah,
and you almost never draw Jesus.
It's like a once in a lifetime thing when you do.
And it's like the hypest shit ever. And like your opponent, if they're cool, or is like, yo, that's so fucking insane, and it's like a big thing. But most of the times, you scoop. If you have to, if you have to, like go to the draw phase to see if you can do anything. But short that, you scoop.
Yeah, because like I think the one thing with casual players is like they're under the mindset of like life points matter. And
nope, the only life point that matters is the last
one. Like life points do not matter in Yu-Gi-Oh as much as people think they do, and it's all like dude, you can win the game
using them as a resource for their effects. Like
exactly, for the longest, people hated like Judgment because it's half my life points. So what? And then also
solid Judgment is like Judgment in like GOAT format. Like who gives a fuck if your life points are down to 1,000? You just prevented in GOAT format, like OG GOAT format, where people are normal summoning Gemini Elf and Summon Skull unironically. You just you drew 2 Solemn Judgment. Great. You now have a big beat stick that your opponent can't get over, and you have a third face down to get rid of their to prevent them using a Raigeki on you. All you have to do is just keep summoning shit and you win.
Yeah, and then also another thing that people don't know, because always get like casual players always go like, I can't use it if I have one life, because casual players like to bring up the whole haha theoretically, what if I have 1 life point, I can't play Judgment. You can play Judgment with 1 life point.
I was in a tournament. I was in a fucking tournament run by Crystal Bunton's Shiggies on Twitter. Like, cool person. She's great. I was in her tournament, and we were literally watching the finals was between, I think Adamancipator and Dynamorphia, and the motherfucking the Sword Soul versus Dynamorphia, and the fucking Dynamorphia player, quite literally, was like activating Dynamorphia effects on one life point for like 3 turns.
Yeah, because the game just restarts it.
Yeah, because it's like you can't like the game if unless the game says sacrifice X amount of life points, it just presumes it's halved.
Yeah,
and half of and you can't and like while the game says 1 functionally in the back end, it's like 0.5, 0.25, 0.125, like in like in the whole rigmarole, because at the end of the day, like it says half my life points, hypothetically what if my thing is 1 half, like you can never like divide by 2 to get to perfect 0. Like, this is one of the things we learned in algebra in high school. Like, you cannot divide by 2 and get to 0.
It's just funny because like they always bring up the hypothetical. They always bring up the hypothetical, not realizing that you can still. No, but like the part that makes it funnier is like they say it, not realizing that you can still activate it with 1. Like they don't understand that, and it's all like, this is why you're bad.
That I kind of wish I you know what as a scenario that I think would be really funny with like that like point thing.
What's that?
Just like someone is at that point playing Dynamorphia or some shit, and then someone like unironically Cowboys for Game in the Year of Our Lord 2023. Could you fucking imagine? Because that's why the Dynamorphia deck, no matter how cool it is or how powerful it might be, will never be tier 1, because you know what it dies to? Cowboy for Game.
No, like
it dies to fucking Ukazi. Like,
I've seen something similar like that at a locals. It wasn't Cowboy, it was Sparks.
Oh my god.
Like, there was this one Dynamorphia player at our locals, right? And this one guy sided in Sparks just for him. And I'm just like, there's no way you just lost to Sparks.
That's funny as shit.
I'm just like, if you lose to Sparks, at that point, you just gotta hang yourself. Like, I'm sorry.
Nah, like, you can't be mad at the person who played Sparks when you're playing Dynamorphia. Like,
no, you can't be like
you have to hang myself. Not for real, because it's like he played Sparks. Fucking Sparks only does 50 points of damage. Not even a whole 3 digits. And it's like you could have slotted it. You could have said, "Fuck it, I'll play Trickstar." You could have sided in Gaga Cowboy. You could have done Ukazi, gone for the full 500 points of damage. No, you quite literally waited until they were down to like one life point left. Looked them dead square in the eye and said, "I activate Sparks." Response? No response. Good game. That's funny as shit.
It's like, it's so fucking stupid, man. It's so fucking stupid.
I would the amount of money I would have paid to see that IRL.
Dude, like locals is like Wild West. Like, locals is the Wild West of Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, honestly speaking.
Like, I wonder how quickly I would get my shit rocked if I brought stun.
You have to go to.
Nah, I'm not doing that. I'm not about to get my teeth stomped into the concrete. That's exactly what would happen.
Well, shit, man. But like, I'm probably have to like go and start making content now. But like, definitely, like, are you free like this week?
Yeah. Possibly, I'll have to check with the missus. But before we go, I want again drop let everybody know like your socials, where to find you, your shit, like everything. It's important.
Yeah. I'll send you the link for that. But it's YGO Devil on TikTok, YGO Devil on Instagram. Same thing with YouTube. I dropped to Reddit that I'm kind of like hoping people subscribe to, because like I just want the Reddit to just be like just nothing but like just a cesspool of like memes and just unhinged takes.
Oh, you're trying to be like what DPYGO used to be.
Yeah. But yeah. Because like it's right around the time I can make content now. Like if you are free, like let me know. I would love to like this. I would love to do this again, honestly.
Oh yeah, man, for sure. We'll probably do it on your TikTok or whatever, for sure. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you so very much for listening. I appreciate your time, appreciate your viewership. Thank you, YGO Devil, for joining me on this. The fuck is it? Tuesday afternoon? Time has no fucking meaning. I'm trying to find a job. Like the days mean nothing to me.
Dude, same. I'm in this same.
Yeah, I'm just doing this content creation to try and not feel like a lazy piece of shit. Oh Lord. Have a good one, everybody, and I'll see y'all. Stick around for a little bit longer, but we'll talk for a bit after I hang up the thing. But this has been the High Soapbox, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.